The day my mother took her own life, I was 7 years old. She drank a bottle of pesticide. For years, I wondered, was I the poison? That moment left an invisible scar, and yet I didn't know I was broken. If you are a highly sensitive mom, especially carrying childhood trauma, this story is for you. I grew up in Chongqing, China, a place full of hills, heat, and heavy expectations. A year after my mother died, my father remarried. At first, I adored my stepmom. But soon, the love turned into fear and longing. I still remember clinging to her feet in bed, and then a sharp kick to my face. That was the moment I knew I was unwanted. Then at 28, my father died of cancer. I was not there. The guilt and shame crushed me for years. We never talk about feelings in my family. I just swallowed my grief in silence. I was barely surviving. You know those moments in life, you look happy, smiling, but deep down, you know something's not right. You know it's kind of like rotten. That was me for years. I learned to hide behind smiles. But no matter how far I run, across cities, countries, continents, the same voice followed me. You are a bad daughter. You are not enough. Never will be. The past is heavy. Then motherhood came. 2 pink lines. I had never imagined myself as a mom. I was terrified I'd become one of mine. But something inside me whispered, say yes. And I did. I chose that baby, knowing it might break me, and in many ways it did. Giving birth right open wounds I didn't know were still bleeding. The physical pain, the breastfeeding struggle, the COVID isolation. Then I lost my job where I was on maternity leave. Fear, guilt, shame, it all came flooding in. The first few months of motherhood was really challenging, but I managed to hang on there. Until one day, as I was nursing my daughter and saw my tears fell onto her cheeks, I knew I couldn't keep hiding. I don't want my daughter growing up and just have a side depressed, always gloomy mommy in mind. I can't do that to her. Finally, I picked up my phone and typed in, I need a therapist. It has been a few years, but as I'm talking right now, I can still feel the emotional heaviness inside me. I'm sure if you ever had a similar experience, you get me. Therapy changed everything. For the first time, I was able to open up and share the most vulnerable secrets, ugly things to someone. I grieved my father properly. I stopped blaming myself for not being there and realized guilt is just love without any place to go. I stopped asking why about my stepmom. I started seeing her pain, her struggle. I started to see the good things in her. There's so many good qualities, her resilience, her resourcefulness, and I realized I carry those good qualities inside me. I just couldn't stop but feeling grateful. That part of the journey has been one of the most important pivot moments. because I stopped thinking of myself as a victim. Instead, when I take on the grateful lens, it just helped me jump out of stuck in the victim mode. I stopped thinking about, poor me. Instead, I started thinking, wow, how lucky I am. And most importantly, I finally let go of the secret I carried for so long, the belief that I caused my birth mom's suicide. It was not my fault. It was her choice. Whew, that was a big relief. I have so much compassion towards the little me, the 7 years old, who carried that weight on herself, and throughout the years, it was tough for her. Where therapy empowered me to look back about what happened, coaching actually helped me moving forward. Through coaching, I uncovered my deepest belief that I was fundamentally flawed. No, I was not. I used to think I need someone to give me unconditional love, then I know how to love. But then I realized, no, I can be that person for myself. As an adult, I can go back and to nurture that inner child and help her to grow. I began whispering to my inner child, hey, dear one, you didn't do anything wrong. You are good. You are born good. And with his affirmation became my anchor. I am enough, just as I am. I love Miss Hay. This journey is not an inner path. Therapist, healing, coaching. Through all the inner works, gradually, I began to see love where I once saw any pain. No perfect love, but love in its own form. I started building my self-worth, not by doing more, but just by being. I realized I was born good and enough. Yes, by realizing I was born good and enough. If you are ever on a similar journey, remember that. Not by doing more, but by being, just realize I was born good and enough. It did not just transform me and also my marriage. I stopped trying to fix my husband. He wasn't broken, no. I was projecting my old stories onto him, all the arguments, all the complaints. That's just one of the things I really want him to provide the love I didn't receive when I was a kid. And of course, life has a way to help us forward. And it tested me again. My second daughter was born with a heart condition. At 5 months old, she landed in ICU for over a week. And then she had a seizure a year later. Oh my. Watching your kid going through a seizure is the worst nightmare you can ever experience. Even now I'm talking about that, it still brings me tears. Yeah. Motherhood became a sacred act. You just standing in the doorway of fear again and again and choosing love. That's what I know about motherhood. But it's through these quiet, conscious choices every day that I begin to live as who I truly am. Today, I no longer fear becoming my birth mom. I honor her. I'm really grateful she gave birth to me. As a matter of fact, she actually had 2 miscarriages before me. So I'm lucky. I was born lucky. I no longer fear becoming my stepmom. I understand her and I really appreciate her. I call her mom. since I was 8. I'm creating a new legacy, and now I would like to help you create yours. If you're watching this and feeling like you're carrying too much, like you are breaking under the weight of motherhood, trauma, and expectations, please know you are not broken. You are becoming who you truly are. There is a path to help you move forward. In the coming videos, I'll walk you through the meta pathway, the exact framework that helped me move from surviving to self-worth, from hiding to becoming. It's my journey. I know there are so many moms out there suffering. I would like to share those and help moms who is experienced exactly what I suffered. I would like to support your heal, your growth. If this story resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And check the links below for free resources to begin your own journey. You don't have to do it all alone anymore. I'm right here with you. I'm Xiaorong. Until next time, take care.